I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We welcome Catsinni to the program. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for coming on. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
So I am Catsinni and I am a variety streamer. I also do art, which is my main talent or creatives.
Mm-hmm.
I love doing art. I also love playing games.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm also from the Philippines. Hello guys.
We've had several folks come on from the Philippines. It seems like there's a lot of VTubers from over there.
Yeah, like a lot. It's like a growing community as well.
That's wonderful. That's good because a lot of talent comes out of there, and maybe those of us on the other side of the planet from you don't get to hear enough about it. So I'm glad to be able to meet someone like yourself. Thank you for so much for coming on. Um,
Of
so,
course.
so when did you get started with the VTuber thing?
I started around last year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, last year. It was around I think February
Mm-hmm.
that I started, but like I didn't know that I will like grow very fast in like just months
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't expecting that there would be like a majority of my followers are usually mutuals,
Mm-hmm.
also VTubers, and like they're really fun and I didn't expect that I would like grow so fast in a community that's very like open arms about it. And like I'm still turning 1 year, which is very, very surprising.
Yeah, and
Like
and and they opened you with welcome arms, didn't they?
yeah, and I'm happy they did.
Well, that's cool. I mean, so obviously you're ahead of where you thought you'd be at this point.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting at all.
It was just waiting for you to join. It's all it was waiting for you.
No, I always see myself like not really, like not really a fit because like sometimes I get really really silent in times. Maybe because I'm introverted.
Uh,
That's I think one thing.
yeah.
But but people say that sometimes silence or like the aura that you give like gives out comfiness,
Mm-hmm.
and I really do appreciate that they give me those kinds of feedback because I usually like really really manifest myself into like I should be like a comfy streamer or something like that, like
Mm-hmm.
not really like a very talkative one, but
Right.
like in a way where people would feel your energy.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
I'm like trying to capture.
Oh, oh yeah. Well, it gives you kind of a laid back feel and a comfortable feel, and that's what I've always, when all the years I've been doing talking with folks, is that the more laid back and comfortable you feel, then the people you're on with tend to feel more comfortable, and the people that are listening are comfortable with it, and it just kind of everything kind of falls into place.
Uh-huh. That's actually true.
Yeah,
That's actually true.
yeah.
I
It
can also like see it in other people as well.
yeah, yeah. Well, how about the art streams? How long have you been doing art in general?
Um, so I've started around 2020 and
Mm-hmm.
then I also started like art streams when I started streaming.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like my main focus. But yeah, I've been doing art for 4 years now,
Mm-hmm.
going five, going strong.
Yeah. So only
But
just for
yeah,
just for a couple of years, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So what made you pick it up a few years ago?
I think I had like a lot of artist friends.
Mm-hmm.
As a shout out.
Mm-hmm. Hello,
Hello
artist
friends.
friends.
Yeah, I have a lot of artist friends, and they're the reasons why I started to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Probably because of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
If the people around you are very talented, you get inspired a lot, and you yearn for creativity.
Yeah. Yeah. When the people around me are talented, I just get jealous.
I, sometimes like there is that kind of mindset for me. In all honesty, like that part like, oh, I wish like I can like draw this type of like um or like in this type of experience, but like in reality, if you think about it, they've been drawing for 15 years, 10 years,
Mm,
or even like 18 years. Like they've been drawing ever since. So like you kind of understand that thought that, oh, so I think if I want to reach that, then I need the experience, I need the practices,
right. Right.
the years of craftsmanship
Yeah.
in order for me to like reach that certain level.
Sure. Sure. And you want to make your own path too. I mean, you want to have your own style. You don't want to really
Mhm.
you don't need to copy anybody else's. You be a Catsinni's.
Catsinni is just me.
Yeah, that's right.
My path,
Yeah, it's your own path to it. So you say you're a bit introverted.
Mhm.
So did it make it tough for you to turn on the microphone and start talking to people?
Yes, and honestly, up until now, I am still having troubles.
Mm,
But it's a practice.
mm-hmm.
You can always do something through practice, and you can perfect it no matter what
Yeah,
through practice.
and again, that's a question of being comfortable with it and finding the right atmosphere for it and the right people to be on with and once you're sitting down in the easy chair, everything kind of comes to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like doing something you've suddenly you're familiar with it and you're not scared anymore and the barriers come down a little bit. You can just shoot the breeze and talk however you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with your
That's it.
yeah with the chat
Oh,
was it
sorry.
no oh don't that's fine, don't worry. For with the chat, was that easy for you when you had people out there but you couldn't see their faces?
Mm, I think I find confidence in things that I don't see. I mean, don't take it like out of context, but like, um, I mean, as someone who's heavily introverted and like have severe social anxiety,
Mhm.
seeing people just chat, like it just makes me feel like, oh, like I can I think like I can have like that feeling of like safetyness, like, oh, like I don't really like talk to the person like in front, like face to face,
Mhm.
because like it's like a different experience if you're talking to people face to face, because like you can see their body language,
Oh yeah.
their expressions. And then as someone who has social anxiety, I always tend to like look at the nooks and crannies of it, like their expressions and like how their body languages is reacting to how I'm saying.
Right, right.
It's like an ongoing battle, but for streaming, it's another different kind of like experience. You don't see those kinds of things. You just see people's thoughts, their opinions, or how they're doing today. Like that, it kind of helps a little bit with my social anxiety,
Yeah.
but at least it's working in a way, but in a way that I'm trying to unlearn to like not be so observant in things, because
That's
it
a
just makes things worse.
yeah. Well, that's a kind of different from the folks. Other folks are trying to find out more about what they're doing, see more. You want to see less.
Yeah.
You, maybe you need to squint while you're doing it. I can't see
Yeah,
what's
maybe
going
I
on.
do. Yeah, maybe I do. I do need to squint.
Get some really bad glasses that you can't see very well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I've been kind of having like bad eyesight now, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah, probably just gonna like remove the glasses, and then I can't see anymore.
that's right. There you go. You're all set. Now you're ready for public speaking.
Definitely.
Well, you know, when I did radio for a long, long time, and there were times, especially during some of the larger broadcasts, where I'd have a couple of thousand people listening. I mean, I didn't see them. I knew they were there because of the broadcast it was. I mean, they weren't there for me. They were there for what was going on, sports broadcasts and that type of thing. Um,
Mhm.
that's one thing. But if you got me in front of a room of 10 people, it just
That's where
yeah, for
all the marble shape.
oh yeah, that's exactly everything you said. You could have 9 people that are interested, and you see the one person who's not, and you focus on the one person. Like, oh no, I'm doing something wrong. And
Yeah, like oh, it's such an ongoing battle.
yes, yes, it is. So what I did is I went into radio where no one had to see me at all. I
Mhm.
didn't have to see them. It's a little bit the same of what you guys are doing with VTubers. Um, you guys
Oh,
are basically on the air, and you've got an audience, and you're not really seeing them interacting. You've got a model or an avatar that's up there representing you, and it's kind of a bit of a parallel, I think. Um,
yeah, it really is. I didn't even realize
yeah.
until now.
See, now just because I'm old doesn't mean I'm not hip. Yeah. No,
That's true.
there's other reasons why I'm not hip. but 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 with this
Uh,
and the fact that you've been able
uh,
to oh, I'm sorry.
sorry, like
Oh,
uh, no, no, just continue.
oh, okay. Well, is it like you were saying, um, coming in with a little bit with some social anxiety, and now doing this for a few months, has it been able to help you off of the computer? Or are you a little bit better in social situations now?
Okay, that's a really good question
Mm-hmm.
because like I never asked myself that kind of question. So now that you've mentioned it, um, I think yeah, I think it really really helped a lot
Mm, good.
in a way. I mean small steps,
Mm-hmm.
small steps.
Oh yeah.
Um, I've been trying to like engage with conversations with people more often ever since I started streaming.
Cool.
And like but still like the anxiety is still there,
Mm-hmm.
but at the very least like I know to myself that I can do it
Mm-hmm.
in certain situations, or
Yeah.
probably just man up and like take the lead in some situations. So yeah, I think it really really helped a lot.
That's good. That's good. It's kind of almost therapeutic in a way that you can get that going, and really, you've got a chance now to open up quite a bit and
Hmm.
show us your skills and show us what you're able to do. Show us those art skills. Show us those gaming skills of yours, uh, and uh,
Hmm.
and let us know who Catsinni really is. And I'm thankful for that because then I get to meet you too, and I do
Hmm.
appreciate that. Um, so
Also, uh, can I say something?
yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of cool how you do radio broadcasting
Yeah, you think?
because I think this is like gonna be off topic, but like
No, go ahead.
before, I think when I was like in high school, like that there's like this radio broadcasting that I really really wanted to join, but
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately I didn't like go through with the auditions.
Uh-huh.
Man, it's kind of cool. Like, it's also like one of my dream before like I started to have like very severe social anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Well, you got a
Like,
very good voice
yeah,
for it.
I'm not really sure if I have like the really like a very clear or very persuasive voice in a way, because like I think like they were like really really trying to find someone that's very persuasive in a way of like how
Yeah.
they read.
Yeah. I don't know how local radio is over there, but I know that over
Yeah.
here, um, that they go for that sort of thing. But I think your voice is very good for that sort of thing. Um,
Thank you.
yeah, yeah, and I don't know which language that you'd be broadcasting in because I know there's different
It's in
ones.
English.
If
It's in English.
English broadcasting, yeah, I know that there's different stations, different languages in the Philippines. Um,
Hmm.
I used to used to listen to shortwave radio back when I was younger, and I did hear one time one station from the Philippines, um, Radio Veritas was on, and I happened to hear them at 3 o'clock in the morning my time. I was
That's very early. Oh yeah, because of time zones.
Yeah, I was pretty amazed by that. And they were broadcasting in English, but I know
Oh,
there's different languages across the different islands. Um, yeah, that, I don't know how the radio is over there these days, but if you get the chance to do it a little bit, you should do it. I mean, you got a good voice for it.
yeah. Thank you. It's like an honor hearing it from you.
Oh well, believe me, it's just a factor for sure. Your voice is very clear and doesn't have a lot of sharp edges to it. It's very easy to listen to, and uh,
Thank you.
as far as that goes, you shouldn't have any problems. Now, as
Thank you so much. My little me would be very happy
now,
hearing this.
now, will you get paid a lot of money? I don't know, because over here you won't.
Honestly, for me, it's for the passion. I don't really mind for the money. It's for the passion.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that would get you a lot of places here. They'll glad you pay you in that rather than money.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
one of the things that we were very good at in radio is living off free stuff.
Yeah, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we get some from some free food. Yep, we're gonna eat that. Don't even care if we like it or not. It's free.
It's here. Like, take it.
Yeah. The M in media means mooch, and we'll mooch that right off. That no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no problem.
no problems whatsoever. Um, so with this and getting more used to it, more used to the audiences, have you been able to work with other VTubers since you've gotten started?
Yes, I did.
Mm,
A lot, actually.
good.
I've had like a lot of collabs
Yeah. Who? How did you?
because like it's
Did,
helping me out. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
Okay. It's helping me a lot,
Yeah.
honestly,
Uh-huh.
with my,
Yeah.
but it's not working. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like you'll every once in a while you set your jaw and just do it whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to have.
It
And
is. It is
yeah,
really.
yeah, much better than me. When I do it, I accept my jaw and I won't do it. I need to do it. Well, by golly, I'm not. I'm gonna sit right here. But then I'm old, so that's tough. I have an excuse. Young people don't
Yeah.
have an excuse. Do our stuff for us, please. Um, it's good to hear that not only are you enjoying yourself, but your uh, your horizons have opened up a little bit. Is it fair to say that you kind of blossomed a little bit on the net?
I can say, yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I've blossomed and opened horizons
Mm-hmm.
for opportunities and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And how does
I'm really thankful that
yeah,
it did.
yeah, well, how does that make you feel knowing the Catsinni that started back in February and the Catsinni now, how far you've gotten from there to here? How does that make you feel?
With a lot of changes that happened, I can say that I think I've done a great job, but not quite yet. Like the standard that I've been looking for. But
Mm,
like, you know, I stream for fun and I connect people for fun, with fun, not
yeah,
just with seriousness.
well,
I kind of like feel like, you know, I haven't reached it yet, but like I'm like going there
mm, yeah, you're making
for
progress.
sure.
Yeah, and
I'm making progress.
yeah, well, you don't want to be at the finish line yet. You're just getting started.
Definitely. I don't want to yet.
Yeah, you still got a lot of road to go yet for you at the finish line. And
Mhm.
when you're on, what type of games are you playing when you're not doing the art streams?
Usually story rich or FPS
Mhm.
or TPS.
Mm, yeah, Stardew Valley.
Yeah, Stardew Valley. I did that
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah.
but like it kept crashing. So
Oh, that's
I knew what the problem is, but it's fixed.
yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I am I have 30 save files on Stardew Valley.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, just wow.
Mm-hmm. I've played.
You need to give me tips. You need to help me.
I've
You need to help me because I'm very lost.
I've been playing it for so long. I have been playing it since, you used to not be able to marry all the people you can marry. I've been playing it since then, since they added two people to
Oh.
marry. So I've, I've got. There are some games I don't think that if I open them up, they could even play anymore because of the updates since then.
Mm.
It
But it's
was
kind of like, you know, it's kind of surprising how you have 30 save files. And
like,
like, my first save file was like, you have to do a lot of stuff at the
mm-hmm.
first part of the game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got that down pat, and I,
Jesus.
I know, I know a few tricks, and I know a few shortcuts, and I'm not telling you because it'll ruin your experience. Not going to ruin your experience with
Okay.
it.
You keep the secrets first. I need to finish the game first. I'm
That's
gonna
right.
finish the game for sure.
Yeah. Well, you realize that that game was done by one person,
Yeah, it's an indie dev.
hmm and he's continually updated it, and the updates have changed the game over the years. Um,
Hmm.
he's really. I hope he gets all the credit. I'm sure he does, but I hope he gets even more credit than he deserves because so many people enjoy it so much, and you can get lost in it for hours.
But but like
Like
but
what?
being lost in the game,
Oh yeah, I can.
it it
As
actually like gives more fun or
oh,
experience.
if I got started back on it again, I've had to stay away from it for months. If I get back into it, I'll like call off from work.
Oh no.
I'll never sleep. I'll just keep going, and and uh, and I'll have it. I'll fall asleep with it on, which is not a good thing to do, by the way. Don't do that.
Definitely.
You'll end up
I will.
passing out on losing everything. Um,
Uh-huh.
and then you can't get back to it. That's one of the things that they built into it. You can't really save a file and go back to it. Um, but it's too much fun once you get into it. And I hope you get into it and enjoy it because it's something that'll take you a long way. And it's good for streaming too because you can really interact with your chat while you're doing it.
Yeah. It's like a very cozy game,
Mm,
like a comfort game.
absolutely. And once you get the fishing mastered, you'll be in really good shape. That, that'll
Oh, okay.
that'll help you a lot. That's a tip. The fishing will help.
Yeah, it is a tip. Like I was like, oh wait,
Yeah.
I already got the fishing rod.
Yep. Yep. You can update that, and it'll get better, and you'll be able. It'll help you a lot.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll
Yes.
take note of that. I'll
Yeah.
take note of that.
So, with your art streams, when you come on, have you had other people try to tell you what to do while you're doing your art streams?
As far as I can remember, no. Usually, I can't. You can't really backseat an
Yeah.
an art stream because like you can't really dictate someone's art style. You know.
You don't have
So
somebody's not coming on saying, you should really draw that over there, or you should color that a different color.
I mean, I think criticisms or help is welcome.
Yeah.
I don't really see it as backseating. Or like if you really notice something is off, then chat would say like, "Oh, it's really off." Then you fix it. Like it's not really that hard. I don't really take offense on stuff like that because like help is always welcome for me.
Well, I can tell you, if I'm lurking on your art stream and you see a comment from me, and it's like you should do this, please ignore it because I am completely worthless at art.
No, like, every person's opinion or criticism is always welcome.
Yes.
And then I'll try to like it's every point is valid. So like, you should always take to account on things because like sometimes you don't see it in your own eyes, but they see it in their own eyes. That's like my motto.
Well, I guess if you see what if I come on and give you advice, take it, do the opposite, and that will probably help you out quite a bit.
Probably.
Yes. No, I mean I'm really bad at art. I actually got in grade school in I don't know third fourth grade. I failed an art assignment even though I handed it in. It was so bad she gave me an F.
That's rude. That's just rude.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was pretty bad.
No, I mean, I don't really say to people that who can't really draw that they're bad
We just
because I
met.
was once bad.
We just met. You haven't seen bad yet.
Yeah, even if I see it, I'm not gonna say like it's bad. You know, I'm
Well,
just gonna say if there is what's the word? I forgot the word. I
yeah,
cannot say words right. Why?
yeah,
But like if I can say that there's potential, then there is potential.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm the one
Just
artist.
instinct.
I'm the one artist that AI will not steal from. That'll give you an idea.
Oh no.
Yeah, the computers know
Don't be
better.
too harsh on yourself.
I'm actually being easy on myself. No, my wife is the artist. She's the one who can draw. So we even out.
Aw.
All of the talent I don't have, she has. So
Mm,
we make it all
that's
even. It's
cute.
perfect. Um, so what do you want to do with your channel now that you've got started? You've got yourself a bit of an audience. You're
Mhm.
you're starting to get confident in what you're doing. What do you want to do with it?
Probably I'm gonna do more consistent streaming
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get
because
this.
I've been on and off because I've been really busy and stuff.
Yeah.
So probably on my next journey with my child, I'm gonna have like more consistent streams, more schedule because like I'm not really sure if I can like make it as a full time to stream.
Uh-huh.
I
So
don't know, but for now, consistent streams.
how about singing?
Singing.
Yes.
Um. Okay, so I have an upcoming cover,
Oh
but I'm
yes.
not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna keep quiet for now.
Ah.
But it'll probably be released on my affiliate anniversary,
Ooh.
which
So
is next year.
okay. Well, you got to let me know when that's coming out because I want to hear it. I
Of
want to hear it.
course,
I
of
want to hear it.
course.
And have you always wanted to sing? Were you a singer when you were younger?
Yeah, okay. I think like when I was like young, I really do love to sing.
Uh huh.
My first day when I transferred to school, I was asked to sing
Uh huh.
because I don't know why, but they made me sing. But yeah, like I really do like singing. I haven't like really sang that much on stream. I think my last karaoke stream was on my birthday.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
So how did that go? How many songs did you sing?
Far as I know, at least it was 12.
Yeah.
10 or 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What types of songs?
Usually Japanese, yeah, mostly Japanese
Hmm.
or sometimes English
Hmm.
if I can.
Oh man, well, I can't wait to hear this. I think it's great when people are able to do that and show us what they got. Because 20 years ago, I wouldn't be able to talk to you like this. Um, in fact, when I started in radio, it would have cost uh, $1 million just to talk to you for this long. Would have been on the phone, telephone, a landline. It would have sounded horrible. and and the radio station would have fired me for giving them a phone bill that big. And it just wouldn't have sounded that good. But here, being able to do this now and talk to you like you're, heck, sitting across the table from me, um, and
Mhm.
and having this type of quality and being able to hear the how much fun you're having and you're just radiating having fun with this right now. It's very easy to tell how much you enjoy it. Um, is amazing to me. Has that come to you yet where you're talking to potentially the entire planet?
Yeah, especially in streaming
Mm-hmm.
because like, it's like the same energy as for streaming.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thankful for technology
Well,
evolving
yeah.
and like it just makes things easier for us.
Hey, for you kids, it's always easy. When I was a kid, we had to bang two rocks together if we wanted to send any email to anybody. But no, it is so much different now, and the world is much smaller because of it. It's much easier to talk to folks, which is good in a lot of ways. Bad in some ways,
Mhm.
but good in a lot
But
of
in some
ways.
way,
Yeah. So has it has it been has it been very easy for you to keep going? Has there been any rough spots for you yet, as far as streaming goes?
like certain rough spots,
Yeah.
probably my internet
Oh, well, that's
for
something.
sure.
Yeah, that's something you can't really fight against.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's something you have to deal with on the way through. But so far the experience has been a big positive for you, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
the magic of internet.
well, I'm happy it's been a positive for you because then I get a chance to meet you, and we get to
Yeah,
talk to you on this program, which
true.
is wonderful, and I'm very happy that you uh, were able to get some time and talk with me here, and I think it's up for you from here. I don't see anything but for you.
Yeah. And it's an honor and a pleasure as well.
Yeah, well, it's just good to see somebody who's happy with what they're doing, and embracing it as much as it's embracing them, and that seems like what's happening with you. And I hope that you keep that chin up and your attitude up, and good things will keep coming to you. And let us know if you got some big events coming up, especially when that song drops, because we're going to have you back
Yeah,
on if that's okay with you. Okay?
of course, of course. Just keep an eye out, you
I
know.
I will, but you got to show me too, because I'm an old guy and I forget things. at least that's
Of
at least
course,
that's
for
the
sure.
that's the excuse I get to use because I'm old. The wife says,
I
"Well,
just hope that it will be done,
yes."
before.
Wife says, "Did you forget your keys?" I go, "Yes, I did, but I can do that because I'm old." And she just looks, she just gives me that look again, and I'm like, "Oh, you married me. That's your fault, not mine." Uh, Catsini, it's absolute pleasure to talk with you, and I'm glad to be able to meet you and talk to you this way. And please come back again.
Of course, I will. It's also like nice meeting you, and it's a pleasure and honor again for talking with you in this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.